Weekly Holy Team Guided Message, October 5, 2022. A special message from Jesus. Oh boy. Today's reading was a lot more than I expected. I was guided to pull 3 cards from 3 different decks. An unexpected being showed up, Jesus. Jesus has such a beautiful calming energy. I often cry in his presence. Today was no different. His energy is one of a kind. Without further ado, let's get into what Holy Jesus and the rest of the Holy Team have for us. There is still a running theme about healing, finding your path and sticking to it, as well as hearing and seeking guidance from Holy God and Team. Jesus is showing too, to help you see his example, and live and teach the unconditional love needed for everyone now. He is the perfect example of treating and loving others in the same way as he does. This is who we are at our core. This is the way of unconditional love. Studying how he lived, treated others and taught others is exactly what twins and lightworkers are here to do. He is speaking to you all today about this. Are you listening? He is showing us by example. Are you seeing? His energy is around this whole reading. Can you feel it? Please sit with this message. It is super powerful. There is a lot here to be processed and absorbed. Jesus' message. My brothers and sisters, we are all here now for one purpose. Humanity has never been more in need of truth, light and love. Reach deep within your heart, and feel my presence there, and my guidance telling you how to be in every moment, with everyone in all situations. Think of me as Jiminy Cricket perched on your shoulder, whispering in your ear. My voice is quiet. I will never shout to grab your attention. The ones of you that can be silent and still to hear my whispers will have more peace than you can imagine. With every word I speak, you can feel my energy. The world is in chaos. The only way to prevent the chaos from seeping in, there must be an open ear and heart for me. All of my Father's chosen have pieces of him, and I in them. This is the God spark that makes your twin flame in the center of your heart. Our Father's love is what we carry inside. This makes it easier for you to hear and maneuver with our guidance. Once you can tap into this knowledge and ability of the spark, you will all be truly living for the path/journey. Becoming the spark is what mastery and enlightenment are. It's a simple concept yet so difficult. Once enlightenment has been reached, granted you will be vibing too high, and your vessel will fall away. Vessels are dense, and it can only hold so much light before the light no longer needs a vessel, and can truly ascend to new heights. Peace and unity is reached then. True peace and unity with balance. While you move on this denser journey, the lessons, pain, struggle, and heartbreak are what keeps you in the lower density. Once those are healed and fall away completely, there is no more need for the vessel. Now that you have awakened, you are spreading that awakened light to all who come into your energy field. Make sure if you are being led to go places during your day, that you follow those feelings or knowings. If you are being led, that is part of your mission work here on Earth. By the same token, if you are being kept from going somewhere, or being around certain people and situations, listen to those too. Once the grid outage takes place, and you have no one to show you the way, remember Holy Father and I, as well as the rest of your Holy Team, will be there to help. Holy Father and Holy Team will not interfere unless we are asked to assist by you, and only you. This is free will. Dark energies and entities will come in by silence. Remember, to dark, silence is acceptance. This states by the rules of engagement that dark must be forbidden and light has to be invited in. Truly loving means that you must have compassion, acceptance, and respect for free will and the choices others make around you. I didn't try to change people or their beliefs. I only taught what I was here to teach, and still allowed people to choose for themselves. Understand that conviction in the path doesn't mean arguing a point. Conviction is speaking on what you know to be true. It is up to the individual being spoken to decide their path and beliefs. As long as you are speaking holy truth and moving in my love and doing what is asked of you, you will be moving in the way of the light path. Be careful to know who is speaking to you always, and make sure the guidance is only unconditional love. Jesus message. There is so much hurt and pain in your collective now. Still, the amount of people who move in pain and suffering, taking it out on others, is great in number. All of you understand parts of the awakening process, but still need guidance on your inner work. I still see lots of projecting and deflecting going on in the twin world. Mastery might seem like a hard thing, though it's not. The fear of letting go and ebbing and flowing is preventing the lot of you from letting go of all hurts and pain. It seems as though you are comfortable with the level of density of the pain. I understand pain very well, but I also understand the freeing feeling of letting the dense, low vibing energies go. Free yourself from your pain and remember who you are at your core. Remember how free you felt before this line of incarnation started. That is who you were sent here now to be. Forgive people and situations for the pain and struggle. Forgive yourself for whatever guilt, blame, or shame you hold on to. Forgive Holy Father if you seem to be holding confusion. Accept that all the pain and struggle you have been through was for learning purposes, and the pain and struggle was the only way to learn. Accept that you have changed with the awakening process, and people, places, and situations have to fall away. Accept people have their own paths to travel, and their own lives to live. Accept that people have the right to choose a light or dark path. Accept that all have free will choice. Some of these are just a small fraction of what you all are holding on to. Let them go. All of the negative, let it go. Kindness isn't a hard thing for a light soul. It is our very nature to be kind. Over the years, your pain and struggle has made you jaded and scorned, as well as ripping away the trust that is needed for a soul journey. All of this path is blind. It's the only way to create faith, trust, and unconditional love. Without the lessons, struggle, and pain, you wouldn't need to learn anything and walk around unscathed. Sure, this might sound nice, but you will not be able to fulfill your duties here if you don't evolve. You wouldn't be needed for a spiritual war if you were born awakened and never had pain. The test of a true warrior is to still be able to fight with unconditional love for seemingly unworthy people. You all decided to fight for humanity. It is part of your destiny and soul contract. How can you help others if you aren't healed, whole, and mastered in yourself? How can your twin do that either, if he or she is not healed and struggling still because he or she has been left to fend for themselves, while you only take care of half your soul? Remember this as a path of the self, and finding yourself, but your twin is the other half. What about them? What about their healing, mastery, and being whole? They suffer too. Please remember that healing your twin unconditionally is key. Not just in love, but of everything unconditionally. I promise you, it's not as hard as it seems, it just has to be done. The healing process right now is very swift and powerful. So start healing yourself, your husband/wife, twin, and then the planet collective. My impressions and messages in the details of the cards. Our message from Jesus has concluded, but I wanted to take the time to bring specific attention to various colors on the cards that tell their own message. In the wisdom of the oracle cards, there is a face on each one that I'm being told is the face of spiritual guidance. With some, it will mean spirit guides. With some it will signal holy team's guidance, or both. In each one, even though there is a feeling of solitude from the cards, there is also an invisible force that is guiding all who are drawn to this message. There are lots of yellows, and this to me has a calming, serene feeling to it. Jovial is the energy I feel from this. It is a peaceful, tranquil feeling that is mixed with a feeling of Jesus energy. Greens are another feeling. This is a feeling of healing that needs to happen. There is lots of uncertainty and pain that I feel from the collective as a whole, and this is what Jesus was referring to, that needs to be healed for twins to move into their full power, abilities, and strength. In the Healer of the Ages card by Sandra and Taylor, there is healing light coming from his hands, but also two flames above each hand. This I'm being told, and shown as the twins' flame that are being used. This is also I'm hearing to be used as a purifier for you and your twin. The twin flame, as I'm sure most are aware, will heal and clear your twin quickly in a sticky spot. Don't use this on karmics or anyone other than your twin. This has the ability to be too much for those other than twins and can cause them harm. Therefore, it is only supposed to be used to help our twins and ourselves, not others at all. Little disclaimer here. In lots of the cards there are obs. This signifies to me that there are angelic beings around all of you. It also signifies that the light that is in you on the twin and light worker, the light that is inside of you, is shining brightly now more than ever. Embracing your own light and knowing it's there and how powerful it is key right now. Also, for the orbs of angels and spirits, make sure you are hearing their guidance. If you struggle with this, please reach out. Water is another thing I'm being shown. The water aspect, as we know, is feeling. There seems to be a vastness to the water, like it's deep emotional ties that need to be severed with people and situations. There is also a feeling of being alone and confused with lack of trust in people and situations. There is a lot of this energy going around as of late. People are choosing their paths. It's either light or dark. So if people seem to be changing around you, this is why. Keep on your path, and don't let others try to deter you from what you know is right and it is your path. Let people and situations go. Follow your intuition. If it feels wrong, it usually is. For your own personalized Holy Team guided card reading, click the site link in the link tree in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow and subscribe for all the latest updates in Twinland. Much love.